Hi, my name is Margaret Grant. I am a recovering alcoholic. I have been in recovery for about 3 years, and I'm hoping by sharing my story it helps somebody else. About 10 years ago, I married somebody who I thought was healthy, and I discovered that through being a battered and an abused wife, that he was not healthy. And when I finally left him, I did not know how to cope and survive without alcohol. So I started drinking in hopes of helping it ease the pain. And instead of taking medicine, I took alcohol. I was a nurse for 20 years, and I decided that I was tough and strong because I'd been through so much that I could stop drinking cold turkey. And as a nurse working where I did, it was not real smart because I went through active withdrawals while I was taking care of patients. Fortunately, nobody was hurt, and if I wasn't where I worked, I would have lost my job. But I worked for a great company and with good people, and they were there and they protected me and kept me safe. My journey took me into a 10-week alcohol facility where at the end of that time, I just chose not to do nursing because you have to think about what's more important, your recovery or your career. And I felt like the only way that I would survive is to let go of my nursing and to do something that's less stressful, that I can keep myself sober and safe. So when I went back to work, in a different position, but I've been able to maintain my sobriety for 3 years. I do that with the support of friends and family, and I do counseling twice a week. When I'm in crisis, once a week, every week. I take my medicine every day. I do the things that I need to do. I try to eat healthy, be around good friends.
When you were using alcohol, did it affect any other aspects of your life besides your career?
I stopped eating, and I ended up with an eating disorder that if I had not gone into treatment, I would have ended up dying because my food intake was my alcohol. So the alcohol turned into not only affecting my life and my career, but it actually affected my life because I wasn't hungry. So I just stopped eating. I went from 150 pounds to 104 pounds. And had I not gotten help when I did, I would not be alive and able to share my story with you.
So how is your life now since you are now in recovery?
I got married 2 weeks ago, and my husband we have a home. I have a pet, which is cute. I have good people that I work with and a good support system. I'm just happy, and this is for the first time in my life I can truly say that I'm truly happy and satisfied with my life. It's good, and it's nice being able to sit down and to have a Coke instead of having a rum and Coke for dinner. So it's good. It's good not waking up feeling like garbage the next day and not wanting to go to work and not wanting to get up and take care of myself and take care of my family. It feels good.
So Margaret, what are your hopes that people will take away from your story?
That alcohol is not the way to go. It's the most accessible drug, and it's legal, and it's the most dangerous thing you can ever do because people don't frown upon you getting a drink. If you smoke a joint, they look bad, oh, you've got a drug problem. But alcohol is far more intense and severe than any type of drug out there, at least in my opinion. Alcohol catches up on you, and you don't necessarily realize you have a problem until it's a problem. So the best way to not to become an alcoholic is not to drink. Social drinking is not acceptable because some people can't stop at one. So alcohol leads to more people dying. People die from drinking, and binge alcoholing, drinking. Anytime you put a substance in your body, it's going to affect you. And for me, the alcohol has affected me in such a way that I can't survive with it. So the best thing to do as far as not drinking is not to take that first drink, because that first drink is where it can start, and you just don't know it. We just don't know who's predisposition to drink and who's not. So I just hate for anybody to go through what I've gone through because of something that society says is okay, and it's not okay.